Guys, 4 signs that your heart may give before having a heart attack. So many times there are some signs showing that something isn't right, but often we don't understand these signs, and of course we run the risk of having a heart attack or some sudden cardiac event. So the first sign, of course, is that classic chest pain, that chest pain with a feeling of pressure, which often radiates to the shoulder, to the neck, more commonly during physical activity, but it can also happen at rest. So that's the classic one. But we also always have to remember about heart problems in the case of someone who has, for example, the second sign, which is fainting, which is syncope, when a person is just going about their business and suddenly faints. Many times the person might be in intense heat or might faint from not eating, from weakness. There are other causes, but fainting is always a warning sign for us to investigate, to see whether this person has a heart problem or not. The third sign that may indicate a heart problem, a tendency to have a heart attack in the short term, is cardiac arrhythmia, which often presents as palpitations. The person is sitting still, and suddenly they start to notice that their heart is beating in a different way, in an irregular rhythm. Often people feel this and ignore it, but it can be a sign that the heart is warning you that something is coming, and it could be something serious, a sign of an impending heart attack in the short term. And finally, another sign that people often ignore, but which can indicate that something is wrong with the heart, is blood pressure fluctuations, the variability of blood pressure. That blood pressure that often spikes on some days and on other days is very low, so it keeps fluctuating a lot, going up and down. This can also happen in the period before something more serious occurs, which is a heart attack. Of course, all of this can happen regardless of whether the heart is prone to a heart attack or not, which is why it's always best to be evaluated by a doctor, have regular medical checkups, so you can have peace of mind and prevent anything from happening, right? Share this video with anyone who needs to hear this advice, and leave your questions in the comments, okay, everyone? Thank you very much.